Okay, let's go find the bottle, guys.
Several bottles with various pills and ointments were in the side pockets of the bag.
And here's a bone saw in that bag. A bone saw.
Gehrig's scalpel looked very sharp. I took care not to cut myself on it. There was only one bottle of laudanum left in Gehrig's bag, and even that was half empty.
Do we have enough?
Is this all, Mr. Rensburg? I had another full bottle of this with me.
Not that I could find, sir. Should I have another look?
No, I trust your eyes. Strange.
Someone used it without your knowledge.
I always take a few extra bottles with me on a long journey. Laudanum is a very common mixture of opium and alcohol. It's used for quite a few ailments. I can't have used them all up already.
What kind of ailments would you prescribe laudanum for?
A lot of things, from menstrual cramps to severed limbs. Depending on the dosage, it can be a very strong sedative. Well, if you would, keep an eye out for someone with a flushed face. Laudanum usually makes people blush a little.
Okay, flush face.
Now please leave us, Mr. Rensberg. The officer deserves some privacy when I administer his dose.
If I dare to keep Andrei waiting, I could bring Brunswick's food to Eon in the break. Yeah, good idea. Good idea, guys.
I wondered whether I should take the food to Ian or not.
Yes, definitely.
I took the dining tray to Ian.
So what is that last bottle there? Let's take a look.
There was a bandage in the bag.
Oh, that's bandage? Okay.
Looking through the Merchant Navy's handbook, I discovered that officers are usually allowed to carry guns, but other members of the crew are not.
Okay, I don't think we need to read this. Not reading that.
I got the sudden urge to write something obscene in one of Brunswick's books. I realized that this was an incredibly stupid idea.
You don't have the time. You know what? I think we've searched through this room already.
A broken compass lay shattered inside Brunswick's desk. It was a shame to see such a delicate object destroyed.
Yeah, that's the one the cabin boy broke. Alright, I think we can go, guys. So where is the cabin boy being locked up? Where is it? This room is still locked.
I needed to serve the food first.
Alright, Garden Flower, I'll see you again. Let me look at the map. Where do we need to go? Which deck? Not the top deck. Probably twin deck. Mr. Morton's cabin, passenger hallway. Garrick's cabin, gun deck. Workshop, galley. Crew's quarters. Salon, weather deck. Brunswick's cabin. Where is he being kept? Captain's cabin. Top deck. Poop deck. Forecastle. Maybe the cargo hold, guys. The break. Okay, hold on. I don't know where he is. My objective. In the break! Oh, in the break. Okay. So that's the lowest deck at the far end, or the front. Right? Okay. Go downstairs. The break. Thank you, Brian. So keep going down. Yeah, cargo hold. Explore the cargo hold in the meantime. Dynamites.
It was unusual for a box of indigo to be present on the trip towards the east. Either it had been forgotten, or it had some use in ship maintenance. There are no ropes on a sailing ship. There are halyards, downhauls, sheets, and stays. Well, except for those lying around without a purpose, those are just ropes. The cheapest of liquors is rum, and the Herald carried many barrels of it. A favourite among sailors, it was only allowed to be consumed at 1 tot a day, about 1/8 of an imperial pint. A sack of sand can form an easy counterweight when something large and heavy needs lifting. The carpet was soaked with Officer Brunswick's blood. As it was beyond repair, Bosun Hayward had dumped the rag in the cargo hold.
Important evidence, guys. Is this where he is being locked up? I think that's the one.
There was a trapdoor that led to where the ship's ballast was kept. Nothing but stones down there.
Oh. The stones. I guess they add weight to the ship.
This part of the cargo hold was strictly off limits while at sea. I was told that if any of the heavy objects inside fell over, you could be crushed to death.
Okay, I guess the break is the other side, the other way. The front. This is like the end. Oh, that's him, guys. Cabin boy.
What are you doing here?
I offer you this delicious meal.
Brunswick wanted you to have this. He's afraid they won't feed you.
I don't want Brunswick's mercy.
It's up to you. You want to eat or not?
Damn it, Devon! Why did he not understand? I never wanted his pity, his poetry, his guidance, or any of his well-intended advice. I wanted none of it.
I agree with Ian that Brunswick went too far. I told Ian I understood him, but Brunswick meant no harm. I condemn Ian's actions and question his motives. Yeah, second choice, definitely.
I understand where you are coming from, but I'm sure Brunswick meant well. He was just confused, as we all are sometimes.
He confused me as well, you know. I liked him at first, Devon, but he got too overbearing at times. Sometimes it felt like Brunswick wanted to be my father, or lover even. It scared me, and angered me, but I never wanted to kill him. Just the idea of him. No, that's just disgusting.
Well, yeah, he did keep pushing. Yeah, he should have known that Ian, that he is not feeling comfortable with what they are going through. So I don't know. I'm a third party here, so I don't really know what's going on. Try to get Ian to let the issue rest for now. I told Ian that he couldn't blame people for showing affection for him. I commended Ian's courage and said that Brunswick deserved to get hurt. No. couldn't blame people for showing affection for him. I guess I would go with that choice.
There are worse things in life than someone showing unwanted affections for you. Just be flattered, and remember that people can rarely change the things they can't control.
Yes.
That's it, right? Control. All the time it was about him controlling me. Well, forget about him and his pathetic attempts to win me for himself. For once, I took a stand and showed people that I should be the one in control of me.
But you went a bit too far.
Not
this
father,
instance.
not mother, not Brunswick. Me. Please, leave me alone now, Devon.
Ian asked me to leave. It was time to head back to the galley.
Sometimes people get drunk and rowdy, or they just turn out to be criminals. The place on the Herald where these individuals were kept was called the Brig.
I learned something new.
A locked box could contain literally anything. Sometimes I wondered what secrets some of them carried. Probably just more of the Senator's junk, though. The dining tray contained Ian's food.
I'll just leave him be. Yeah, leave the tray here for now.
Because it tends to spoil fast, there's a limited supply of fresh water on a trip to the colonies. But grog, a mixture of water and rum, can be kept fresh for much longer.
Hey Chris, welcome to the stream. Alright, I think we've fully explored this stack. We've clicked on every single item. It's time to go. Should we go back to Brunswick? Tell him that I have brought the food to the cabin boy. Yeah, let's go. Okay, you can't really talk, guys. Please leave us and allow the officer some privacy. Okay, it's time to go. Hey, he locked his door! He locked his door. Well, I guess we have to go back to the galley then. What is our next job? Next task?
Ah, Devon, you're right on time to help Danielle with dinner for the crew. Are you a good cook?
Yes.
As if anybody can make a decent meal in this kitchen.
Golly, Danielle. You're on a ship, remember?
Really? I almost forgot. I was wondering where all the water came from.
Yes, you are still quite wet behind the ears. Now, boys, the water is cooking, and I expect you to make me proud while I clean and set the table. So get a move on and make me a nice stew.
Do I get a recipe? You're not giving me a recipe, huh?
So, Devon, ready to learn how to work miracles?
Yeah, tell me what to do. I will follow your instructions. Ask Daniel what he meant. I was used to not having much. I was eager to learn more. Yeah, what do you mean by miracles?
I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that.
Well, it's less than scraps that we have to deal with here. I saw a few sacks of rice, a bag of potatoes, and a pot of barley. There's also some dried meat and fish on the hooks.
That's good enough. We can have a meal with those ingredients. Stewed potato, and then you can fry rice using the meat and the fish. That's perfect.
And maybe we can do something with those old carrots.
Ooh,
They're
carrots
getting
too.
moldy.
Put them into the stew with the barley. Yeah, sound enough to me. Yes. Agree there was a lack of variety. Just told you to stop complaining. um, I want to ten. Yeah, I want to agree with him for now.
Oh, that sounds really bad. No wonder we're getting the same plain dishes every day.
I want to agree with everyone, guys, to get on the good sides.
It's not just bad, it's horrible.
Yes, horrible.
Where I come from, it's a crime to prepare dinner without a single piece of fresh produce.
Where? Yeah, where did you come from?
Where are you from, then?
It's a long story, and I'd rather not tell.
Private affairs.